Good evening, chat. What is up? Hello, Exegete. Welcome in. Thank you for calling up what is happening on my Twitch project. The ceiling is up. Really? Yes, the ceiling is probably up. Yoast! Hello to you. Julian. The ceiling is up indeed. What is up beyond the ceiling is also the sky. Ox Sharmaji, or just maybe Ox or 0x. Welcome in to you. Yeah, everybody, let's get a drop going while we wait for the peeps to drop in. I have a feeling, chat. I got a feeling today's gonna be good streams. Good streams. What was that? I don't know. What was what? Good streams. First drop win with 9271. Nice. Nice indeed. That is very impressive. That is very impressive. Did you do that on your own, Exegete? Or did you have any help? You may have had help. I don't know. How was everyone's week? I had an eventful day today. I had my first day of work at my new employer. New temporary employer. I would like to prepare a few things for stream. Give me one moment. Everyone can tell me about their week in the meantime. This week was surreal. Last day of old job yesterday. Oh, look at that. Exegete, we have a similar situation. Look at that. So you started a new job today? Or have you got a little break in between? Because that would be pretty nice, right? Best to start a new job. 1 day of work, better take a 2-day break. It's a good plan, Julian. I can't lie. It was a good plan. I can't say I orchestrated it that way, but it's definitely a good plan. Most certainly because, well, October 1st is a Friday, so you know, this is how things go. The week went by very fast for Joost. I would like to make a comment that, like, I think the week goes by in the same speed for everyone. Sort of. Starting new job on Monday, Exegete. Congratulations on your new gig. You want to tell us more? Feel free. Otherwise, just congratulations is more than enough. Definitely well deserved. Gaston, hello. Welcome in, my friend. Good to see you. White Panther is here too. Everyone, hail the checkmark. Hail the Panther. Panther has famous quotes like, eat things, clean things, and do what you do. P.S. Don't at me. Something like this. Gaston, I'm doing very well today, thank you. I started a new gig today, which will be for 3 months before I go full-time in my startup in January. Joost, you got a Twitch API thing working. Funny, because we're also doing Twitch API stuff today. So that's cool. I'm a unique and special snowflake. Is that so, Joost? Oh, by the way, Panther, I'm not doing a shout out for you today because I think this is enough. That's Panther's real quote, by the way. Thank you, it's a smallish payments company. Exegete, that sounds very cool. The company I've just started working for is a fintech out of Germany, so we have something in common. Julian, has anyone watched Squid Game? It's all over my timeline. No, I have not watched it yet. I've heard very mixed things. I've heard very mixed things. Yoast refuses to watch a battle royale show or movie. Hey, the original battle royales, Yoast, are something. That is, I mean, the originals, like the Japanese originals, right? Those are really something. Nice t-shirt. Yes, Gaston. This is merch from White Panther, so I can definitely recommend buying it. The shirt quality is amazing. It's just so smooth, so soft. It's just great to wear. It just feels so good to wear. And then on top of that, you're repping support for the team lead of the Twitch team, of the Claw Twitch team. As you can see in the top right corner, we now have a little Claw thingamajiggy, floaty thingamajiggy. Is it animated? I probably have to refresh it. Hold on 1 second. It doesn't look like it's animating. Refresh that. Is it animated? I can't tell. It's not moving. Fintech in Berlin. Are you working for N26? No, I'm not. I'm actually working for a company called Penta, which is helping businesses get off the ground, essentially. Gives them... They're actually... I don't know how much I can say. Similar to a bank, but not a bank. Don't need that kind of entertainment, and I actually read the original books. Oh, Yoast. Okay. Battle Royale book. Can't say I've read that. Is Twitch Battle Royale? Without death, yes. Although if you count... if you count channel death as death, could be. Twitch can be savage for sure. I mean, there's, you know, plenty of streamers on Twitch who don't see any success at all, but is it that cutthroat? I don't know. I don't know. Exegete, if Salma leads the Claw, does that make her the toe bean? Because toe beans are cute. I don't know, you'd have to ask Toe Frog. if Salma's the toe bean. Yeah, we're talking about White Panther. Praise Bishi. She was streaming earlier today. If you missed it, that's unfortunate. You also missed the giveaway, where she's giving away merch like this sometimes. Stickers, hoodies, t-shirts. I definitely recommend checking out Panther's merch. Oh, I know that one. They have ad walls all over the place here. Wait, is Battle Royale... Do you have to have ad walls in it? Is that like a requirement? I got a job offer yesterday. Now let's try to negotiate the salary. Gaston, congratulations. That's wonderful news. That is very, very good to hear. Chilaxathor, welcome in. Very nice to see you. Look at this. The whole gang is here. This is great. Exegete New Corp couldn't get me shirt swag. That's unfortunate. That's sad. Then again, I got nothing from my new gig, but the reason is because I'm a freelancer, and I think there's some restrictions around what they're able to give to external employees. And to all in the chat, a big heart. Chilaxathor, you're just very sweet. I'm glad that you're here, along with everybody else. That's also very sweet, Ian. Sweet sounding music to my ears. That sweet, sweet toot that we all know and have come to love. It is the toot of the Ian. Ian, welcome in. Thank you for tooting your way into chat. It's definitely been a wild ride. I can do one too if you want. Oh, didn't come out. Wait. Ah, oh, there we go. Second try. Sometimes you just gotta squeeze a little harder. So, yeah, we are on a good path. On a good path. Today is the Season finale. Does anyone know what that means? Season finale means... Oh, cool, gang. Season finale means it is the last episode of this season of Twitch. I don't know what it's called. Streamy streams. Season finale, people. That means that today we finish a chapter. 25k for the bunny outfit. I like it. Can you afford it? That's the question. It's very expensive. No one has said anything about the weird bars underneath my voice. I have wanted to give people watching on mute an indication of when I am talking and when I am not. I just thought it would be fun. So I did that. I can also hook it up to the music, but the music's always playing, so there's not much point in doing that. But chat, I need your help. Yeah. Is that a smart move? I don't know. Time will tell. Time will tell. Bruh. I don't know if it's a smart move. So, I need your help, chat. I need you to vote on something. Are the camera settings on screen real or fake? What do you think? Does this look... Okay, does this look like F8? If you're aware of what focal width is, F focal width. I don't know the real name for it. F-stop, I think it is. Does this look like F8? If back here is a little bit blurry and back here is not. I have no idea how far away the camera is and that stuff. Camera is here. Does that help? Does that help? It means I'm starting a new job. Yes, but it also means that we're finishing a chapter of this project. The chapter is that the MVP will be complete. We have a viable product. It works. We know roughly what we need to do. Yes, bunny suit. Oh, some other question, don't care. You think the battery charge is fake, Exegete? Well, that's possible. I'll say plausible. The blurry background can be faked, but I think if I remember correctly, that should have low f-stop. Okay, let's try something. Could I have done that with a fake background? No. I mean, yes, I could have pre-filmed myself, but that's very hard to do. But I think it's possible, maybe. Basically, the camera settings are, I think, f4 or f5.2, something like that. I don't remember. And some appropriate ISO and aperture setting. I don't actually know what they are because it's automatic. I basically set f-stop priority. So the other one is not called aperture. F-stop is called aperture. I don't remember the name. Fake headphones. I don't know, Ian. Now you made me drop it. Does it look fake? I don't know. Could be fake if it was a Kiboga channel. I can't see anything, chat. Thank you for that redemption, Exegete. Fake fakes! The ones you picked up, never mind. Oh, I see. The headphones I picked up were fake. Y'all are savage, really. Fake face. I don't know how you would actually fake your face on stream. So a lot of people have been telling me, or specifically 2 people have been telling me repeatedly, that I need to do free code camp before I continue doing things, because I'm not a developer, and if I continue on this path, I'm probably going to not be successful. I'm probably going to break something. So chat, I would like your help to decide something, if that makes sense for you. I would basically like to run a poll, and you can decide about whether we are going to do a thing of free code camp first and then continue working on the app, or whether we go straight into working on the app. Now, I'd like to remind you that I don't want to do free code camp. This may sway your vote one way or the other. My pizza finally arrived. I ordered over an hour ago. Well, Julian, ordering pizza on a Friday night is a risky move. Everybody knows that. Also, it depends from where you ordered from. Some places are more reputable than others. Not reputable, reliable. Let's say reliable. So chat, we're going to run a poll. The poll is going to be should I do FCC before my app, before streamy McStreamy face? So I'm going to open up Miro as well. Let me just get this poll running for you, chat, and we can just talk for another minute or 2 before we get started. Also, Twitch has told me that they now could run an audio ad instead of a video ad, which sounds kind of nuts to me. I don't know how that it's exactly supposed to be in terms of experience, but it's not really something I think I would like. Okay, so new poll question: FCC before steamy mic streamy app. Yay or nay? I will give you the option to allow additional votes with bits if you feel very strongly about one or the other. Duration, I will set the vote for 2 minutes. Oh, bits per vote. I can set? Okay. Sure. FCC kind of needs a longer time than a few hours. Then we're gonna strap ourselves in, Yoast, and we're gonna have to do that. We're gonna have to do that before. What do you hope to gain from free code camp? I'm aiming to get a better understanding, according to those who believe that I should do free code camp, of promises and the way that functions essentially work in a non-synchronous scenario, asynchronous scenario. Yo, Mr. Twist, welcome in. Maybe intermediate could be Code Academy. Oh no. Julian, I can't touch it anymore. Maybe they mean for people listening to the audio only version. I don't know. Are there people who only listen to streams? So it's not active window? That could be interesting. I was actually listening to you in audio only because I was walking back home when your stream started. 48-hour non-stop FCC stream. No. Yoast, let's not go crazy. Welcome in Finite? Finite? Singularity? Welcome in. Special friend. The app I'm building is based on Finite's code. Called Tau. We got all weekend. I have a call at 9 a.m. I gotta make that call. I suppose I could do the call while I'm stream muted, in theory. But I do plan on I do plan on using my weekend for things not involving Twitch. Excuse me. Not to, you know, not to knock you, chat, but like, you know. So we have the result of the poll. I'm very disappointed in you, chat. I'm not angry. I'm disappointed. Because the vote is to do free code camp before streamy McStreamy app, which makes me very sad because I didn't really want to do free code camp. But chat has spoken. Chat has spoken. Hey, I paid good money to make sure you do free code camp. Yes, I see that Finite Singularity contributed 100 bits. Yes, yes, I see that. Okay. So we will do free code camp before the app. That doesn't mean I can't show the app in its current state first without working on it. Okay? Check this out, chat. Right now, this is what we set out to do, okay? We set out to get data every X seconds from somewhere, store data in the database, do analytics, provide an API of some kind, aka WebSocket in this case, and make a mockup in the browser. And we are 96.745% there. Welcome in, Steve. Everyone welcome Steve for being first to say first. And so we are almost there, chat. We are almost there because this is where we have gotten to. If I go to localhost 8000, oh, excuse me, sorry. I'm so sorry. I can't help it that Tau doesn't have a dark mode feature request. So, yes, we have Tau running, which is currently like multi-zoomed in. You can see here that all Tau's things are running in the background. Tau runs in a Docker instance. Dark mode is coming. Winter is coming, aka dark mode. So this is running. Tau basically is just available to us. Then I have my server application. My server.js goes and gets data from Tau's endpoint, which routes that stuff to Twitch. For example, followers. So when I start my app, which I did just before stream, it starts a web server, which I'll come to in a moment. It will check the database for when the last entry was. Like basically the most recent follower entry. Now the most recent follower entry was from the 29th of September, which is 2 days ago in this time zone. Therefore, it went to go check for new followers. It saw there were new followers. It dropped the ones, this is all being done in these functions here. It dropped the ones that are not necessary, and it wrote 4 new followers into the database. That's what you see here on the bottom left. So then my app opens a WebSocket. It opens up a WebSocket. And when I open up my HTML page for streaming McStreamy face, it requests data from a WebSocket. It makes the WebSocket connection to the WebSocket that's already been opened. Basically, socket meets socket, explosion. Oh wait, okay, let's do that again. Socket meets socket and then explosion. Okay, much better. So they meet each other, and the WebSocket puts out data that I can then use in my chart. in my visualization, which is the last part that is missing. It's like crossing the streams in Ghostbusters. Yeah, or if two people are peeing cross stream, then there's also an explosion. So basically that is the last piece missing, chat. We have the data in the front end. We are getting the data in the front end. We have it here when we do data. Never cross the P streams. I was trying not to get gross. Too late, Finite. And good advice, Sociable Steve. Very good advice. So this is the last part missing, and I've been trying with D3. I might change to chart.js because it's probably a bit more straightforward. That's something to decide later. For the moment, we are going to put a pin in this. Ping. We're going to put a pin in that, and we're going to head over to Free Code Camp because apparently I need to understand better how this is working. Now, I had a lot of help getting this running. I will say that. I had your help in chat from many of you, and I had chat help the last streams of people who weren't here. I had a very large gist write-up from Yoast, and I even had a call with Finite, the man himself. And through that help, I have already learned a lot more than I think Free Code Camp can teach me. But we will do Free Code Camp first, because that is the wish of chat, and there will be an ad starting in 3 seconds for those of you who are not subscribed. I'm sorry. Or soon. Dark mode for Tau. Paste this into the JavaScript console. I just have a Chrome extension exegete running so that I can do that. Cool overlay. Which overlay are you talking about, Mr. Twist? Although you might be seeing an ad now. That's definitely a possibility. I have received a message. Interesting. Very, very interesting message. Don't paste strangers' code into your console should be the new don't get into strangers' cars. But people are doing that all the time with Uber. All right, chat. All right. Get started. It's free. I don't have an account or anything. Disregard Uber. Also taxis. Mr. Twist, you might have been in an ad when I asked you which overlay you're talking about. You mean the camera one or the audio thing? So, My Way has hot pink. Mm-hmm. FF69B4 does not seem like... It seems like a pink to me. Sounds like pink. Firefox protects you from pasting code into the console. Really? NPM is just strangers' code? Well, that's a mind blow, isn't it? If only the Firefox user base didn't dwindle into non-existence. Oh. The Claw team, isn't that the new one from today? Ah, the top left thingy. Yeah. Yeah. That's the one I think Salma finished on stream today. That is correct. You know what's funny is I can even put myself there so that it's like just here above my head. The moth watching over me. Ooh. Yeah. Also, I can move myself over here possibly for Free Code Camp. I don't know where the code thing goes on Free Code Camp. Could be anywhere really. So it's not finished. I know, and I've cropped out the team part because it covers the URL when I put it there, and I don't like that. So I might actually split it into 2 overlays to have the team thing pop down somewhere else. So that could also be a cool feature request, possibly. Panther. My guardian moth. Yeah, I mean, Panther, I'm always blown away about what she does on stream. It's kind of nuts. How about an OBS effect that adds a panther moth tattoo to the streamer's forehead? How does it look for the forehead though? Like it has to like look for this area in your head. How's that possible, Finite? I don't know how that would work. It would be funnier if we took Dr. Dynamite's draw app idea and made like a drawing area on the streamer's forehead, and then people in chat could draw stuff on the streamer's forehead. Okay, that sounds really, really bad. That sounds like a disaster. Easy, face detection and apply a transform. Julian, we were just talking today about how when people say stuff is easy, it's not good. Because it's easy to say it's easy. So like Jigglypuff. What? Does Jigglypuff do that? Continue with Google. Give me a moment, please. Definitely not giving them my GitHub. That's for sure. They don't need to see my code. Draw stuff on your face. That sounds like college shenanigans. Please slow down and read this. Free Code Camp is a proven path to your first software developer job, but I don't want to. By the way, each Friday I send an email with 5 links about programming. Wow. I send these to 4 million people. Ella Twitched, thank you very much for joining today. Thank you, and remember, do all the good you can for all the people you can in all the ways you can as long as you can. I have never watched Pokemon where Jigglypuff draws stuff on people's faces, Julian. Never. I have never. I do not want this email. Welcome to Free Code Camp. If you're new to coding, recommend you start at the beginning. No. Okay, these things seem like a lot because it's like 300 hours. These are certifications. I don't want to do a certification. What if I just want to do one program? Like one lesson? You're unfollowing. That's fine, Julian. You'll be back. And then you will count again in my app when I run it again. This is one downside, by the way, is that if someone unfollows and follows again, when I run my node server again, it will detect the new follow. See here, for example, it's detected the Ella Twitched follow and wrote it to the database. Yes, Exegete, let's do it again. There we go. That was probably the Exegete one. I could output the new ones, but I could also see them in the database if I wanted, so no worries for the rest of your days. Searched 7,000 tutorials. Okay. What is a promise? JavaScript promises for beginner. JavaScript async await tutorial. Learn callbacks, promises, and async await in JS by making ice cream. Oh, I'm on board with that. Okay, chat. Who doesn't like ice cream? Is this Matty Two Shoes streaming? No, this is his clone, TD. It's the clone. I would never stream on a Friday at 9 PM. No way. Oh my god. Guess what? What should I guess, TD? Or should I just say what and you'll tell me anyway? Hey, Marty! Hello there, Shannon, aka ADHD designer. You mean Maddie? Probably. R is next to T. Probably a typo. Totally forgiven, not a problem. Someone has called me that before. Also, very nice emote. Very nice emote. I knew that they would come out super. And that is like, wow, that is a beautiful emote. Wow, that's really nice. Who doesn't like ice cream? Lactose intolerance. So actually that's not true. My dad is lactose intolerant and he loves ice cream. So he just takes a pill so he can eat ice cream. And Yost, you literally ice cream 2 minutes ago. What? I have a keyboard shortcut for your username. M2S. Marty Two Names. That was an autocorrect. Savage. Oh, are you waiting for a flight? Oh, that's right, you're going back to Canada. Is that this weekend already? What? Crazy. So chat, I should probably rename my title of my stream. Today we're gonna build and run an ice cream shop. Ben & Jerry's almond milk ice cream is so good. I've never had that, actually. Oh, it's tomorrow. Okay, you're packing. Hey, Twitch stream open while packing. That's awesome. You were outside to get snacks and ice cream to code with. Oh, Yoast. We're like code brothers. I love ice cream, especially in the winter. That probably makes me a bit weird, to be honest. So we're going to build and run an ice cream shop and learn asynchronous JavaScript at the same time. Callbacks promises async await. This is cool. This is cool. All right, so here's what we'll cover. What's asynchronous JavaScript? What's synchronous? Oh, I need to watch videos? No. Okay. If you want to build projects efficiently, then this concept's for you. The theory of async JavaScript helps you break down big complex projects into smaller tasks. Hey, that's totally what we're doing. That's totally what we're doing. This massive, glorious mother of... This makes me so angry that when you switch screens, you just get plastered by light mode all the time. Even if you've put dark mode on everything, it still plasters you. Anyhow, this massive app that we're building, where we've built exactly one feature, this is exactly this. This is totally this. Videos. DMCA has entered chat. So actually, DMCA, as far as I understand, only applies to content that's licensed that you cannot redistribute. 90 million lumens for 0.3 seconds, just to remind you who's really boss. And then you hammer us with more light mode. Yeah, I should probably hold back on the light mode. I should reserve it for punishing chat for things that you've done that I don't enjoy. What did I want to say? What did I want to say? I wanted to say that... So we're doing FCC today, told you will. Hey, chat voted, equally I might add, and somebody decided to pay for me to do FCC. I won't name names, finite, but somebody actually paid bits to pump their vote. Yeah, who would do that, finite? I mean, honestly, that's somebody. Time warp scan. Okay, Sociable Steve. Before we start, we'll do it. You don't get to pick a pose this time. Maybe next time, but for this time you don't get to pick a pose, okay? Here we go. Let's try. Oh, that's not a good one. That's not a very good one. Let's try again. That's not a very good one. I won't count that redemption. Hold on. Okay, here we go. Ah, that's better. That's much better. There we go. This looks a lot better. So last time, this became a meme. I'll have you know. Somebody screenshotted this. I won't name names. Somebody screenshotted it and it became a meme in chat. And, well, they went too far. Can I get a big forehead scan? No, we've redeemed Sociable Steve's, and you'll have to wait on yours. Ah, we're here. You know what? We're here. We might as well do it. Okay. Big forehead scan. Here we go. Okay. Let's go. Oh, it's here. It's coming. Oh no, that didn't come out so well. Was it at someone? Oh dear, this one didn't turn out so well. I'll just count that redemption and we shall move on like nothing happened. Wonderful. Wonderful. It was possibly TD last time. Noob and I were trying to get him to FCC since the start of the project. I'm terrified of this. I'm terrified of what's going to come out of those. But maybe I should up the price of that. How much does it cost? How much does it even cost? Time warp. Where is it? Gosh, where is it? Did I make it that cheap? Oh gosh, 420. $1 million. 1 million. $1 million. Ah. Mix up bits with channel points in your mind, and you think you're actually voting with channel points. Oh dear. Yeah, I mean, you paid for the bits already, obviously. I don't think you went out and bought bits specifically for that purpose, Finite. That would be crazy. You paid $1 to make me do FCC. Why is Yeet so expensive? That should be like 50. That's because you can pay that one with channel points, that's why. So Yeet, Perfect, and Disappointed, you can actually pay with channel points as well. My Twitch budget in September went to someone's stream. I can't come up with anyone else who'd rather receive my accidental vote bits. Ooh. Bits versus channel points is dark UX. Actually, that's kind of true, ADHD designer. That's kind of true. Shannon, actually. Could just call you Adhood. It is a bit dark UX, but in the poll only, because the streamer can choose bits or channel point or both, and in my case I chose bits, not channel points, because I know a lot of you are saving up channel points for some very nefarious purpose. Shannon is fine. Okay. I know a lot of you are saving up channel points for that sweet 25k redemption. And just like Panther put her NFT redemption up to 50k because people started having so many different so many channel points, and I keep redeeming that too. Oh no. Orange and magenta disco lights. Okay, it's a very specific color set. Orange, I would say magenta is probably somewhere around there, and orange is probably this. Okay, here we go. I googled worst color combinations. I think they kind of blend together in this case. So it could... But I'm glad that you googled that color combination. Perfect. Oh, it's alternating them. That's better. That's fine. And TD linking to the results of last week's humorous escapades. Okay, so I understand what synchronicity is. I understand synchronous and asynchronous. And this is actually a very good example. This one, then this one, then this one. And asynchronous is all three load together, but you don't know which one is waiting for the other in this case. In this case, none of them are waiting for the other. And so basically, that's a summary. Okay. Examples. Console logs. To test, write this code in JavaScript. Okay, I think we'll... Yeah, okay. Asynchronous. Blah, blah, blah. Let's say it takes 2 seconds to eat some ice cream. This totally makes sense. That looks slick. I actually like. You mean the color combo or the examples of ice cream? How to set up our project. For this project, you just open CodePen and start coding, or you can do it in VS Code or the editor of your choice. I think we should do it in VS Code. What do you think? What do you think, chat? Should we do it in VS Code? Probably makes sense. Because we have VS Code already. We already have an app. Should we make a new app? I could actually probably stop this from running for the moment. Like this. Maybe we open up a new app. Maybe? That would probably make sense. Do it in Notepad. Vim? No, I don't even know how to exit Vim, so I won't do that. I'll get caught like so many other thousands of people who'll be trapped in Vim forever. VS Code all day, every day. I don't want to do it in the browser, because it could easily just get lost. Okay, so open the JavaScript section. Well, fine. Let's do like this. Let's do a new workspace then. New window. And we'll close this one for now, but we will come back to it because this is the season finale. Finally. Select a language. JavaScript. Done. No folders. Yeah, that's right, because I haven't done anything yet. This is called... whatever, we don't have to name it yet. We don't even know if we're keeping it. Yeah, do everyone drop if you would like to drop. That's an animated emote drop, which is also quite cool. I'm still waiting on follower emotes. I haven't got those enabled yet. Just kind of sad. Yeah, animated emotes work on the drop. I mean, it's just a browser source, so works very well. Oh, look at that. I landed. Not rigged. Alright, so callbacks. When you nest a function inside another function as an argument, that's called a callback. Function 1, do something. Function 2, call 1, do something else. Call 1, 2, 1. Code is being executed. Fair enough. Why do we use callbacks? When doing a complex task, we break down that task into smaller steps. To help us establish a relationship between these steps, according to time, which is optional, and order, we use callbacks. So we don't want to serve ice cream before all these steps have been done, because otherwise it doesn't have any toppings on it. Oh, finite. Not rigged. Definitely not rigged. Sad Salami Rose, thank you as well for joining. I see you. I see you. Thank you very much for joining. Julian dropped a fish. Shark. Ah, Saba. Saba Ping. Which global emote? Yeah, I mean, Shannon's emotes are just so nice. Incredible. I'm happy with mine too, don't get me wrong, but when a designer designs their own emotes, Ollie always wins in our hearts. Aw, finite. Black and black. I said colors, not hues. Even though it's a hue app, Exegete. You will need to modify your color choice for the end of this track, which is in approximately 20 seconds. My emotes are easy, just Photoshop out the dog body. I mean, if I do black, I turn the lights off. Is that what you mean? I don't even know how that would work. Technically, I could make them white. Ah, yes, wait, I know how to fulfill your request. I know how to fulfill your request. If I make the colors white... White and white, all the lumens. Purple and hot pink. Oh, that works too. But you see, if I do white, when the light goes off, No, that's the wrong one. It's this one. What the? It's not behaving. Give me a second. Oh, it won't let me do white. What's happening here? That's unfortunate. Hue. Maybe it knows that it's just white. Well, we'll try purple and hot pink. Okay, how about that? Okay, so purple and hot pink. I think that's probably accurate. I think I need to restart this app. It's acting up. Give me a second. Ah, disco mind blown. Man or machine? Who knows? So essentially, we want to serve ice cream, but only once we know that all the steps before have completed. I thought you asked for purple, not purple. Oh, Sociable Steve, I'm assuming that was a typo. Let's not be pedantic. Let's not be too pedantic. We can be pedantic, but not too pedantic. Stream manager. No, not this. Just wanted to check one thing while this is restarting. Okay. So if I do new color palette, white. Oh yeah, that does work. So every time the light is off, I have fulfilled your request. You see? When it goes black. But I will change it to purple. Purple and hot pink. Purple and hot pink. Because that's apparently very sexy colors. Is the season finale pushed to a different date? No, Noob, it is not. And Noob, welcome in. It's not moved to another date. We are just doing some free code camp first. I didn't say how much I would do. I just said that I would do some. And that should be enough. Basically. So I understand how callbacks work. Wait a minute. We'll have two. Okay. I understand this. I have a backend and frontend in my app. You should do FCC from top to bottom. Wait, you mean from bottom to top? I should start at the end, Steffi. 24-hour stream. I don't know about that. I'll just go for as long as I wish. And I know that my partner is probably still in chat, so no, it will not be 24-hour stream. Wait a second, hold on. I need to appease. It will not be 24 hours, I promise. No matter what chat says, we will not do a 24-hour stream today. I promise. Why are we doing FCC? Just YOLO it and get stuck into the app dev. Maybe I should do a revote. No, it makes sense to chat. It makes sense to it makes sense to now the countdown timers start. No, it makes sense to cover the fundamentals here, chat, because this is not no, chat, it's not a 48-hour stream either, Yost. No, I don't have the energy. I just started work today. I don't have the energy. And it's not a 7-day stream either. No, listen, chat. The stream will be sufficient. I didn't say it couldn't be more, but do I need to say that every time? Okay, I'm starting this. Okay, I have a backend and front end on my side too. Storeroom, backend, kitchen, front end. Let's store our data. We can do like Primogen speed level here. Okay, let's store our data. We're going to store our data in the ingredients side object. Let's start. Okay, let's go. Fruit, strawberry, grapes, banana, apple. Okay, so we're going to do some copy paste of code. Let our stocks equal fruits, strawberry, grapes, banana, apple. Fine, we have some stocks. Okay, Great. We have other ingredients as well. We have to store those in another thing. Do I have to save this now? Okay, I have to save this. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna save this, and now I probably need to... where did it go? That's not good. Did it save this somewhere? Hold on 1 second. 1 day stream in Jupiter days. What? Maddie will stream until it's done. Did you just say 12 hours daily throughout October? Let's save this. Let's blur the screen because I don't want you to see my file structure, because my file structure is private. Private. Download. Let's put it in the download chat. Ice cream. No, let's call it server.js. This is the backend, right? This is the stock stuff. So we're gonna call this server.js. All right, fine. Then we have this stuff, which is the other ingredients. Stocks, which shall now be called stonks, because we are meme people. Did you say stonk? Jupiter days are only 10 hours. This will be a real Hacktoberfest. Yeah, with emphasis on the hack part, noob. Definitely. Okay, chat. Hey yo, Maddie! Hey yo, J. Walter! Stonks go brrr. Indeed. Shout out to J. Walter, because J. Walter is here now, friends. Definitely go check out J. Walter, crazy circle physics drop game builder. Darklang stuff. Mr. Twist! We also need to shout out Mr. Twist here. It's true. Mr. Twist is also a streamer. And I have to make sure to get this one right, because otherwise it will call the right one, but is the correct one. 1 million tunes. Mr. Twist is doing things around a music app, which is kind of interesting, because Mr. Twist is also a DJ. All right, so we can store other buckets. The entire business depends on what a customer orders. Once we have an order, we start production. So we'll create 2 functions. Customer is king. Not so sure about that. Order. This is, I have to say, this is very self-explanatory so far. So we'll make 2 functions. Fine. Let order equal whatever. Arrow functions. Now let's establish a relationship between these 2 functions using a callback. So basically, I'm going to write this out. Let order. I can just fill it in. I don't have to write it again. So let order equal call production. Okay. Call production. And then let production, we'll get to that in a moment. We'll use the console log function to conduct tests to clear up any doubts we might have. Do we have doubts, chat? I don't know if we have doubts. J. Walter is so into dark mode, even his lang is dark. Nice. HD 25s. Can we commit to... that's probably a question for you, Mr. Twist. Can we commit to GitHub yet? I'm filled with doubts. I didn't commit my other code to GitHub yet, but this I will commit straight to master. Every DJ has at least 3 HD 25s. Is that how it works? I don't even know what an HD 25 is. Oh no. Oh no. Is that like the mixing deck thing? I know nothing about this stuff, by the way. Mr. Twist knows. They last forever. Console log. This is where we can get creative. So after all production, this is where we know the order has been placed. Order placed. Now phone production, please. Ah, headphones. Working DJ staple headphones. Ah, Sennheisers. HD 25, is that right? Are they Sennheisers? git checkout b main git branch d master git push u origin main git push origin master delete. I think Maddie has seen my HD25s. They're that old. Are you saying I'm old, Julian? How dare you? Sennheiser, yes. Okay, cool. I'm something, yeah. Something clicked. Wonderful. So, console log. This irritates me that this isn't okay. It's probably formatting. This is where the function gets called. Call production. Fine. Function gets called. Let production blah blah blah, and then let production, and then here is where we're gonna say production prod is start yo. Okay. To run the test, we'll call the order function. So let's go terminal, new terminal, or is it just, yeah, it's just here, terminal. Oh, sorry, this is a very long redemption of disco lights, but we had 2 redemptions together. So, you know, I think it's time to change the lights though. We should definitely change to something more codery, like blue. Oh, throw paper balls at me all you want, Sociable Steve. I do not care. Ah, you're saying that you already owned them when we were in the same office, the blue Adidas Special Edition. I think I remember those. Wow, look at all these paper balls. That is a lot of savagery. Chat, I honestly, like, ever since I added that, I really feel like the level of aggression has increased a little bit. Should I make the paper ball cheaper or more expensive so that you don't litter as much? Actually, it's the same paper ball, Julian. Everyone has one. They just keep rethrowing it. Don't tell us what to do. Will you add a rotten tomato? That's actually a great idea though. Julian. It's actually a pretty funny idea. It is cheaper. It's cheaper to add a rotten tomato. I should make it cheaper, you say? Yeah, then my whole stream will just be about paper balls. Oh, Exegete, you dropped the wastebasket, didn't you? I sent good vibes. Don't ignore my good vibes. Oh yeah, sorry. They got lost within the sea of paper balls being thrown at me. I'm sorry about that. He said balls. I did, and you know what, Julian? I have...
that this young man should do the FCC fully first.
Oh no. Julian, you know what's funny about balls? Tell you what's funny about balls.
I've got balls of steel.
I had that queued up just for the case that someone said that. And you, Julian, have obliged me. Thank you so much. Ah, Mr. Twist with the 4272. I am going to complete as much of FCC as I like. You can't tell me what to do. You're just chat. That's right. You're just chat. So if we do order and we call production here, what? Oh yeah, okay. It would make sense to go wherever this file is, wouldn't it? Is there a file here? Where did I put it, chat? I don't remember where I put this. It's in downloads, isn't it? Yeah, okay, it's there. So hold on a second. To run the test, we'll call the order function, and we'll add the second function named production as its argument. Oh, I can just do it here. We'll just do it here. It's easier. And then I can just do node server.js, right? Yo, easy peasy. Easy peasy. Subathon stream while you do FCC. Oh, wow. Balls of Steel reminds me of Glengarry Glen Ross movie. What's that? We don't know, you blurred the screen. When did I do that? DMB bootleg of the Superman theme, Man of Steel. It's from Duke Nukem, actually. Night night, enjoy the rest of the show. Thank you, Ella Twitched, for joining. I believe I know who it is, but I shall not call you out yet. Maybe someday. You didn't blur the screen. Oh, I see. I probably hit the button, but not correctly. Fine. Pixel latte. Second prize is a set of steak knives. What? What? I think I've eaten too many Haribo. I had a ton of candy earlier, which is why I'm also like hype right now. Like I'm just pumped on sugar a lot. All right, is Ella who I think they are? It's possible, Julian. I always have to remember to duck the music when someone plays that. All right, so... Oh, come on, Apple Music. Seriously? Why? Why are you here? This is honestly just... Get wrecked, Apple. What is this? Honestly. Okay. You can auto duck it. Yes, once I have Memebox up running properly, then I can auto duck it new. But in the meantime, this wouldn't happen if you used Linux. Always someone in chat with the OS wars, the great OS wars of 2021. Gotta love it when Apple Music opens randomly because it feels left out. I think it's because I hit the play button hotkey to pause the music. Probably. It's not a Memebox specific, it's an OBS filter. Yeah, but I don't control the audio sources through OBS right now. It all plays through desktop as one source. So, you know, I had a hankering for sweets all day but overdid it. Oh, Mr. Twist, I know.
Garbage.
I know. So this works. Are we surprised? No. Take a break. Okay, take a break. Let's do it. Let's have a break, chat, because Memebox, Recodecamp told us to take a break, so we're taking a break. Build stuff, learn things, love what you do, or the alternative version, I believe, is smell flowers, bake cakes, eat, pray, love. Something like this. Why would someone use desktop audio for everything? Because Mac. So actually, yeah. There's two ways to do it, which is you route everything to desktop and then you put desktop into OBS and you make sure that every source that goes to desktop only goes at a certain volume, or you get a fully fledged audio looping thingamahoogie like Shannon has done, and you route every source individually. Mac OBS has the option for manage audio in OBS checkbox from the browser source, but I do not use that. And so it's basically set up broken. Okay, we took a break. Let's get back to it. Alexa, play Break Stuff by Limp Bizkit. Funny, Ian. I don't have an Alexa or a Google Home for reasons. I'm not tired. Oh, it said if you're tired, take a break. I'm not tired. Clear out the console log. Keep this code and remove everything. Don't delete our stocks. Stonks. Let's stonks. So I make a function order. I'm just gonna write this, okay? We pass the fruit. Well, there you go. Weird suggestion. Maybe just enable that option. I will noob. Once Memebox is operating, I will do it with Memebox correctly, because I have to reset everything in Memebox anyhow. So I will do all the audio then. Don't tell me what to do. Call production. This is fine. Then we have production, which is whatever, and then there's a trigger, which is order. And we're not passing a fruit yet to production. Fine. Now what? Order placed. Now from production, please. Prod is start. Yo, fine. Blah, 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 blah. Time in seconds. Oh, we're actually doing it with timing. What if I don't want to use times? After he's finished FCC from top to bottom. Cut off the top, cut off the bottom. What if I don't want to use timeouts? I don't really feel like using a timeout because it's not... Learn timeout, learn promise, learn async, learn observables, then you can do your project. No, I can do it earlier. Although observables is probably quite useful to know. Fine. So I have my order thing. So this comes here. We have the set timeout function with my console log. So set timeout function, order placed now from production.
Garbage.
Yeah, garbage. Phone production for garbage. Console log, stocks fruits fruit name was selected because it knows. Order placed, call production to start. Yes. Can only pass one fruit. Okay. Production is blank. Fine. Then there's order 0. This will be, if I am correct, strawberry. Oh, hold on a second. Stocks is not defined. Yeah, because we named it stonks. Because that's way better. That's the reason. Learn Rails. Throw JavaScript out the window. Do your project. Now, chat. Settle down. Settle down, chat. Fruit name is not defined. Oh, he renamed this. My bad. This looks better now. Strawberry was selected. Prod is start. But this makes a lot of sense to me. Like, I understand how this is working. Ruby on dem Rails. Good. So if you're wondering how we pick strawberry, I understand that. I know what arrays are, so that's fine. Okay, now we write a production timeout. So prod is start, and then set timeout, and then we do open bracket for the function, brackets, assign, arrow, open, console.log, production has begun. So let's do here console log prod triggered, and then here has begun the closing thing 0000, and then close bracket. Rails hotwire is my jam. What's hotwire? I have never heard of this before. J. Walter, that's a almost good drop. I don't know if you will land. You might land. Exegete is da bomb. You might land. 1927. Enough. So, order placed, strawberry was selected, prod triggered, production has begun. I think we should make this more fun. We should make this more fun. Instead of calling 0, we should probably just do a random number. Can you just write a random function? Is it that easy in JavaScript? I'm actually not sure. Okay, we'll skip that for the moment. We'll nest another set timeout function in our existing set timeout function to chop the fruit. Why would you do that? Why? Production has started. Fine. And that is... Hotwire is a way of pushing changes from the server to the browser without writing JavaScript. I wrote a chat overlay in 24 lines of JavaScript? That sounds fun. Okay, so broad triggered. And we need to nest another timeout in here. Where do they want this? They want this here. Basically. So once production is actually started, in this set timeout function, fruit is choppa. Something like this. May I link my silly little app? Yeah, of course you may, Exegete. Of course you may. You're a friend of the community. So it should say, order placed, now phone production, strawberry was selected, prod triggered, production has begun, fruit is choppa. Okay. So we've cut the fruit. Now we need to add water and ice and start the machine and all this kind of... Oh my god. Someone please tell me that this is ridiculous to do this way. Because this seems ridiculous to me. To actually do this way. Why would you do this? Why would someone actually do that? I'm not looking to learn it this way. That's the point. Next thing they teach you is how to write it cleaner. So they're teaching me to do something first that isn't good. I'm gonna skip writing this out because I already know that it's bad. Okay. Cool. Also great designs. Callback hell. Don't. I want that shirt. I saw a streamer the other day who was it who had... Was it Salma who had the sweatshirt that just said don't on it? It's pretty epic. That's why you'll learn promises. First, you need to feel our pain. Yeah. Okay. How to use promises to escape callback hell. Promises were invented to solve the problem of callback hell and to better handle our tasks. But first, take a break. Actually, that's a very good point. I've been streaming for an hour and I need to actually make a small, tiny break. And I will actually just run the ad during that break. So we shall be back shortly, and as a reward you get to see Fiona on the break screen. So I will be right back. Also, Alan, welcome in, friend. Good lord, I hate that. Show me how to do the thing. Don't make me spend mental overhead learning the poor way to do it. You can tell the tutorial was written by someone who wanted to let new learners know the pain they had to go through. Yes, Julian, I believe that. See you in a moment, chat. Can I do this? Yeah, I can. BRB.
Nice.
Yo, Exegete, thank you very much for the 100 bunny bits. Thank you so much. Very appreciated. J. Walter, toilet break. Oh, just beat you out. I just nudged you out there. That was pretty funny. All right, so let's change the lights to more Halifax color. So, promises. Let's make a promise to each other, chat. Let's actually get to the point where we do things. This is how a promise looks like. Let's dissect promises together. A promise is made, it starts pending, resolve, then, and otherwise there's a reject, which has a catch, and then there's a finally. An illustration of the life of a promise. Drop bass. Oh, T-Mox, yeah. Drum and bass. 3631, Mr. Twist nudging us out. Gosh, okay. As the above charts show, a promise has 3 states. Pending, with nothing happens. Think of it as the customer is taking their time giving you an order, but they haven't ordered anything yet. Drum and bass touching down. My take is that we're better served learning actual way to do things first while we have the most mental energy. Show me when history later. Yeah, it's debatable. It's debatable. Like, I understand the mechanism of showing someone the wrong way, but yeah. Anyhow, so resolved, customers received their food. Rejected, customer didn't receive their order and left the restaurant. That's maybe a bit too harsh. They just didn't receive their order. Kind of like having TLDR at the top. Yeah, kind of. Let's adopt promises to our ice cream. I promise to give you ice cream. But we have to understand 4 more things. Relationship between time and work, promise chaining, error handling, and finally. Okay. Let's start our ice cream shop and understand each of these concepts one by one. Relationship between time and work. So this is how much time they put for things. For this to happen, let's create a variable. Let is shop open equal true. All right, this seems interesting. Worst case, if you're going to show me the old way first, tell me that up front so I don't spend effort trying to learn it. Ah, okay, interesting point, Alan. When searching for a problem that only shows set timeout as a solution, Maddie should know how to convert it into a promise. Yes, I should. That's a good goal. It's a good goal, Noob. Definitely. So, what do we do with our previous code? Do we just wreck it? Let's leave it there for the moment. Let's put this up here. Nope, that's not correct. Let is shop open equal true. Fine. Now create a function named order. And, oh, I see. They want us to actually start from scratch. Fine. I deleted it all. Wreck-It Ralph, or more like, you know.
Next chart shows the drop in the crime rate over the last month. I just erased
everything. Okay, so let order equal time work. Arrow function. And then what? Dev null or something. I'm not a Linux person. Neither am I. Julian is a Linux person. Okay, now we're gonna make a promise to our customer. We will serve you ice cream. We will serve you ice cream. All right, so we will serve you ice cream means, why is it making me do this? Let order equal this. Return new promise. This is where it gets fun. So inside the promise, we have resolve or reject as the 2 options. That makes sense. And then we assign arrow function inside it. So so that we can actually do those things. Okay. Resolved, which is ice cream delivered. Where's the catch? You promised that and we get ice cream. Cream on ice. Good joke, Yost. Stream cannot end until everyone is served ice cream. You heard it here first. Definitely an async joke. Yeah. I've been using Windows exclusively for a couple of years now. I've heard the same about WSL2. Many people have commented the same. So resolved is you get ice cream, and rejected is customer didn't ice cream. All of you will be rejected at the end, just FYI. So let order blah blah blah, and then we have a promise, and then basically inside the promise we need to check something, which is if, oh my god, I can't type today. So if, why is there like double spacing? I'm not a fan of that. If is shop open, okay, which is a boolean, so if it's true it will enter the if condition, which this much I know because I'm not that basic. Then resolve, so basically do something, and otherwise else it's gonna reject. So reject, and we're gonna do a console log with our shop is closed because chat didn't fund my Twitch ice cream venture. Okay. Take baby steps only. This joke is not available due to course. Ah, bunch of nerds in chat. I love it. It's fantastic. It's fantastic. Let's add the time and work factors inside our promise using a set timeout function. Okay. In real life, you can avoid the time factor. This is completely dependent on the nature of your work. I am setting up an ice cream shop, TD, for free code camp. Of course it's not available. Oh, noob. That is funny. That is very funny. At least it isn't CSRF. Oh, TD, did you not like that joke? Oh dear. Oh dear. I know TD just wants me to get into streamy McStreamy face. This I know. This I know. We will get back there, okay? I promise. Actually, I have to close something. There we go. Apps running for nothing. Actually, Tau is running in the background just for lulz. So we could actually look at Tau. You see, look at this, chat. Throw paper ball. Send good vibes. Thank you, Steve. Look at all these paper balls. I mean, honestly, chat. It's just as it should be. Nice. It is, yeah, it should be running all the time. All right, so if the shop is open, I'm making a timeout here. I don't know why, but we're doing one here. Set timeout. I don't know what the timeout's going to be. Open bracket. Arrow function. Open this. Work is getting done here. And then before that gets closed, that's the if. Doing the close of that. Comma, and then time. That's how long it takes. Paper balls. Time warp scan. Oh man. We're just getting started, Alan. What was time warp scan supposed to do? So it hasn't done anything yet. It hasn't done anything yet. We can do something with it. Okay, this is what time warp scan does. I'll try and do a better one this time. The last one wasn't that great. What do you think about that? That is what time warp scan is supposed to do. I hope that answers your question, Alan. Thanks, I hate it. Wonderful. Then we can move on with our lives. It's a moose! Also, it's awesome. Okay. Bit of column A, bit of column B. Cursed image generator. Yeah, you can also make it go diagonal and stuff, which is kind of terrifying. I don't really want to try that. But yeah. Okay, so there's a time thing and work gets done here. Resolve work as a function. Else reject console log. Fine. Shop is closed. Because XYZ. Well, now you have to do it diagonally. No, I don't want to do it diagonally. I think it's weird. Diablo 2 on the Switch. Good luck with FCC. Thank you for lurking, Exegete. I appreciate it. Gives us even higher chances to get rated by cool streamers like Prime. Alright, so now we're going to use our newly created function to start ice cream production. So we do that here. Order 2000, which is the time, and then we pass the work, which is the work that gets done. Console log donks. Oh, did I delete the variable? Whoops. We gotta go get some stonks again. Where is it? I gotta go get it. Callback. Fruits. Here it is. I deleted that for some reason. Probably should have kept it. So blah 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 blah. Examples. Promise. Okay, here we are. What did you drop? Is that garlic? Wow, J Walter, 78. I always get good drops in my streams. Also cool, cool music. I like this today. I selected synthwave, which I thought was pretty cool. So we have an order. Stock. Dot root. Fruits. Square bracket. 0. And then it's the end of the curly brace. Oh, I shouldn't have done this way, but okay. I need to plop that in there. Fruits, blah, blah, blah. Curly brace, and then it will be was selected backtick. There we go. So this should now be correct. Unexpected end of input. Did we miss a semicolon? Is that the issue? Promise. Lol, I wrote promza. New promza. That's like the new type of function on the block, just for the kids. Strawberry was selected. It works exactly what we expected. 2 seconds and then it selects strawberry. Which means that we could also just put 0 here. And it would do it instantly. Fine. So we did that. So resolve is the instant resolve. But what if you wanted to do... What if you didn't want to resolve it right away? What if you wanted to do... Resolve then you would do it like examples. Don't forget to write return word inside your then handler. Otherwise it won't work. Try removing the return once we finish the steps. At the bottom of your code, write the following lines. Okay, so we have the order. And after the order, I write then. Is this too small for you to read, by the way, chat? I feel like it's a bit small. I make it bigger. What happens when I write then? Arrow function. Return. The same thing. Order. Okay, let's wait 2 seconds here just to see the difference. No semicolon here. Semicolon after here, right? Oh, we missed the outside curly, the outside bracket. So return order 0000 console log. Production has started. Production has started. I can actually put normal brackets here, normal quotes. All right. Everyone left. I'm doing this on my own now. Everyone is gone. Strawberry was selected. Production has started. So it waited for this to finish, and then it did this. So let's finish our project. Cool. So basically, do something first. I'm just gonna copy this because there's no point in writing all this out. So essentially, let me just see what it does here. So we start the order process. The order function steps in and returns a promise if the shop is open to resolve. Once the resolve has happened, because the shop is open, because it was defined further up here, it returns an order. Production has started. The order, again, steps into here with the work, which is just console log. Interesting. Okay. Okay. And that just repeats itself. I'm just wondering about the syntax here. Why is this? So when I have a function like order, which has two arguments to be passed, time and work. If I resolve work here, what if I called a function? Let me just try something. What if I called a function that was order with time 2000 and then just your mum? What would happen if I just, for the moment, just simulate this? What happens? Ah, because it's expecting a function. Right. It's expecting a function here, which is why we're passing it a function. So if I do instead of console log, if I pass it something else. Interesting. I was just re-welcomed to my chat room. Did I lose connection with Twitch, people? Everything seems to be up. Interesting. Did anyone say something after my last drop? Because I did not catch that. In my chat room, at least. I don't see any chat messages between my drop and Pretzel Rocks. Yeah, we wrote stuff after your drop. Interesting. So my chat timed out for a moment. It probably wasn't anything important, I guess. Was it, Noob? Was it important? Be honest. I said, yay, Ollie won, because Ollie always wins in our hearts. 497! Oof. You will never know. I will look in the chat log. Okay, I understand this now. I understand this. I understand the point about why it's passing a function. That's because work is defined as a function. If here resolve work was just a string like this, then I could pass here order function 0000 and then your mom, for example, and stop it there. And when I run this, it should just give me your mom instantly or something like that, right? Why doesn't that work? The chat promised to do its job and yet it failed. Too many your mom jokes. Wow. It just exited. That's interesting. Shouldn't that be the case? I mean, it's a bit confusing. I don't know. Because it could be anything. I passed a string. Oh, right. It's not doing anything with it. It's not outputting to console or anything. Duh. Okay. Yeah. Obviously. That makes sense. Yeah. That makes sense. Okay. So work is a function, which means we need to always pass a function to that. Okay, fine. Okay, so this works no problem. Strawberry was selected, production has started, fruit has been chopped, water and ice added, start the machine, ice cream placed on the cup, chocolate as topping, serve ice cream. Now we need to handle errors. Too many your mom jokes. Okay, so while it's pending, we can reject. That's up here if the shop is not open. So the else falls into reject. So if I do false here, then it will reject. Shop is closed because chat didn't fund my Twitch ice cream venture. To catch our errors, let's change our variable to false. Ha! I didn't even know they were going to ask that. Which means our shop is closed. To handle this, we use a catch because it's given a reject and console logged, but this is not. The unhandled promise rejection warning is unhandled, so we need that catch. So, just like then, it returns a promise, but only when our original promise is rejected. Small reminder. Okay. So at the end of the code, instead of... I mean, it doesn't really matter about the order, right? Because the catch could be anywhere in theory. So we start the catch. You're a catch, chat. The catch function will say console log you failed. Done. Shop is closed because chat didn't fund my Twitch ice cream venture. You failed. Meet Maddie Moose Hands. Oh no. Is this the McDonald's ice cream state machine? Oh, what is this, TD? I'm very terrified of this. I don't even know what to say about this one. I'm speechless. I really don't know what to say about this one. Oh dear. Oh, funny that didn't work, noob. You wanted this?
Garbage.
I guess you were timed out or something. Why is Epic Sax Sky so expensive? Because it's very disruptive. I can't unsee this now. Yeah, Data Dev, welcome in, by the way. Nice to see you again. Basically, Jay Walter dropping a moose. Very location appropriate, J. Walter, I must say. My rule, Julian, for Twitch is the more disruptive something is, the higher the price. And also very location specific, Julian. I like that. I like that. I like that. Couple things to note. First message is coming from reject. The second is coming from the catch. Okay. How to use finally. Something called finally, which works regardless of whether our promise was resolved or rejected. For example, whether we serve no customers or 100 customers, our shop will close at the end of the day. That makes sense. Finally, FCC is over. I haven't landed a single drop tonight. You just gotta try harder, basically. That's it. You just gotta try harder. So the result is, shop is closed because chat didn't fund my Twitch ice cream venture. You failed. FCC is over. Drop try hard. Yeah. You can only drop once per landing pad though. And I mean, no one landed this one anyway, so you don't have to feel so bad. How does async await work in JavaScript? This is the part where it gets more complicated. This is supposed to be the better way to write promises, and it helps keep our code simple and clean. All you have to do is write the word async before any regular function, and it becomes a promise. Take a break. No. So if I have a function, order. So let order blah blah blah, return new promise, resolve reject. So if I do function order time work, same idea, return new promise, resolve reject. Now using async await, we write one like this. So you write async function. Oh, sorry, that's the wrong spot. This is how we did it before. So you have a function called order. And now we just do async function order. The magical keyword. Hold on a second. How to use try catch. So this is where there's a catch already in promise, but that's not the same thing. So Julian, now you can try again, you see. New landing pad. So everyone can drop again and try and land again. Because last time it didn't go so well. So we use the try keyword to run our code while we use catch to catch our errors. It's the same principle as with promises. Yes. So resolve or reject, you had kitchen, resolve reject, and then kitchen, then catch finally. Let's get rid of this stuff. Because I don't like it. We don't need it. So. Wow, J. Walter. I don't know. Jesus, like, how is that even possible? How are you always landing? That's crazy. Oh, data dev coming in hot. Oh, it's overshot. Oh no. Still a land, but not good enough to beat J. Walter's 97.43 again. I mean, drinking aim juice. It's not a toe, it's 2 feet. Because Maddie 2 shoes. Yeah. So, Ollie's still one in our hearts. Yes. J. Walter landed on their feet. Wonderful. Exactly. ABC does not exist. Error. Finally. This makes more sense to me like this. Okay. So then there's the await thing. We don't know which topping a customer might prefer, so we need to stop our machine and go and ask our customer what they want on their ice cream. Oh, you mean the sushi toe one? Oh, yeah, that's yeah. That's Ian always drops the weird ones. Definitely weird ones. Thank you, noob. Exactly. Yeah. So. Gotta drink something. We need a new light for concentration. Let's go with green. How to use await keyword in JavaScript. Doing the dishes, cleaning the tables, taking orders. Okay. This is actually a very good analogy. So we create a small promise to ask which toppings to use. Okay. Oh, we have to get rid of this stuff. So we have a function called toppings choice. And then we have an async function called kitchen. ABC waits for the toppings choice, and then once it's resolved that, it does DE. Then we add some stuff below the kitchen function. Yeah. Okay. This makes sense now. ABC, doing the dishes, cleaning tables, taking orders. Which topping would you love? Blah, 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 selection. DE. Exactly. When using async await, you can use then, catch, and finally as well, which are part of promises. So in async await, we could also have then, catch, finally inside the async function. Hello, Diaxta and Lycan. Welcome in, Diaxta. You missed, unfortunately. Everybody dropping Sushi's emotes. That's really, wow. Interesting. So let's open our shop. We're going to create two shop functions. All right. Let's clear this again. So we've got let is shop open equal true. Function time in milliseconds. Return new promise. Resolve reject. If the shop is open, set timeout, else reject. Okay. All good. Then we do our kitchen. So we do our kitchen, which is an async function. Then we trigger the kitchen, which tries to do something and catches the errors. So we should definitely replace the kitchen function with this. So the kitchen function is it will try to await for time, which is our time function, for 2000 while fruit gets selected. Oh my god, I cleared the fruit one again. Noob, nice landing, by the way. I don't know where I put that thing. I don't know where I put the fruit thing. Let me see if I have it in my copy store. Function toppings choice. Stocks. I think it's there. Yay, okay. So, if this is the case, then it will await time 2000. It will stop here. It will stop here to select a fruit. Interesting. Strawberry was selected, day ended, shop closed. Okay. But if there's an error, meaning... How could I do an error? Await time? Right, if shop is open. So if I do shop is closed, then it will go like this. Shop is closed, customer left, error, and then day ended, shop closed. Interesting, there's the error is not being passed with the catch in this case. Complete our project. So we open our store, equals true. Now we write, this looks way better, doesn't it? This looks way better. This just looks so much neater. This is a very synchronous task, but yeah. We have an async function called kitchen, blah, blah, blah. And then let's save this. Let's run the kitchen. Strawberry was selected. Production is started. Fruit has been chopped. Water and ice added. Start the machine. Ice cream placed on cup. Chocolate as toppings. And then serve ice cream. And then if we do shop is not open, it will go straight to reject. Shop is closed, customer left. Easy. Easy. Look at that. Congratulations for reading until the end. You see, chat? I completed FCC in about an hour 45. That's not so bad. I did it. I even got a medal. Difference between synchronous and asynchronous systems. Mechanisms of asynchronous JavaScript using callbacks, promises, and async await. I completed an article of FCC. That is correct, noob. I did FCC. Well done. Thank you, TD. Thank you very much. Now, I'm going to open my app and show you that I understand this. Oh, you're proud of me. Thank you, TD. Appreciate you. I appreciate you. Also, we should switch to red for love. Finally. Yes. Yes, chat. What you've been waiting for. So this has been running in the background, which is cool. Subscriptions apparently is not working, but I don't think that's true. Oh, it is not working. Interesting. Maybe Twitch's API. Yay, I want to try free code camp. Yeah, well, Diaksta, I can highly recommend it. I have to say that this article was very easy to understand. It was a very good example. It was a good example. It made sense. The analogy was good. Yeah, I really think it's good. I really don't have anything. Sorry, I don't have anything negative to say about it. I think it's a good example. Maybe I can link it if someone would like to try it out. It was this one. So, let's bring things back to Streamy McStreamy Face, shall we? Can you share the link, please? I just did it above you. They did that. I thought someone might have asked. So, I don't have the link. What? So, basically, Twitch Channel Diagnostics. Real time. This is how this thing works. Actually, I can close the... Where's the other window? Did it just like disappear or what? Okay, I guess it's gone. Anyhow, so if I start my server, I don't know if we got any new followers in the meantime. I don't think so. I've got my WebSocket running. My WebSocket, oh, we have 2 new followers. That's cool. Basically, my WebSocket is running, and it also did some computation stuff in the background. The computation stuff is basically this, what you see here. So followers per week. So for example, this week, the week of the 22nd, this week, which is the week of the 29th, the new followers is 4, which is a decline in growth. Thank you, Stream Elements, for telling everyone about the carrot. Hooray. The previous week I had 22 new followers. I had, 17 new followers, which is an increase over the previous week, which was the 15th, which was 7 new followers. And so it just looks at the previous week, and that's done in SQL. That's actually done in here, streamy under templates JS server.js. So it opens up a connection to the Postgres database. It creates this table if it doesn't exist yet. And this is where I'm going to demonstrate my knowledge. So I have async functions here. I will need to figure out this about pagination in a moment. We're going to have to rewrite all of this anyway. This is like almost, let's say, throwaway. We're going to actually start more or less from scratch afterwards. But this was like the proof of concept phase, which 10 episodes for proof of concept, I think that's like 30 hours of work. So I think that's pretty decent. Basically 30 hours to write something like that. So here's the compute follow thing. So this is run every time. And then it tries to write that into the database. 10 episodes for a POC is good. Thank you, Noob. Then it writes that in the DB and it gets it back and returns it. And then at the bottom here, basically, you see, I've been doing this. I've been doing awaits, you see? I've been doing this. I understand how that works. It makes sense to me. Where I got messed up was with the promise stuff. With the callback. That was just, I don't know, something just didn't click in my head, and now things are a lot more clear, especially after building an ice cream store. So, yes, essentially what this does is it creates a WebSocket, which has this KPI being returned, this data. That's what you see here, from the backend. In the front end, in the app.js, I've got a WebSocket function, it's just a test, which basically gets this event data from the backend. And this is where we left off, chat. Because, so you can see clearly now that FCC has gone. Oh, TD, I was singing it in my head as you said it. Oh, why would you do that to me? That's mean. That's super mean. Now it's gonna play in my head forever. Ah. So I can see clearly now. No. I'm listening to synthwave, not classic. What is it? I want to say 80s? I'm not sure. So you can see here as well in the console. Basically, I got some data. Hi there, I'm a WebSocket server. So you can actually see it reruns this function to make sure that it's getting the newest stuff, right? All good. That code looks familiar. Is that so, Yoast? So what we're missing, I think we still need an example for observables, because promises I already once, not continuously. Carrot, literally dropping a carrot. Okay, my drop's awful, so we'll not talk about that. What I want to do now You saw Maddie struggle through FCC. That was fun. I'll call it a night for me. Thank you, Julian, for joining again. I appreciate you. It's always fun to have people in chat with me struggling. Or should I say, watching me struggle is entertaining. It's entertaining, I guess. So essentially now, what I want to do is visualize using D3.js, which I've already loaded. If you look here at base HTML, open to the side. How can I open two separate? That's not what I wanted. There we go. So in base HTML, which is the page you're seeing here, which is beautiful. Oh, Diaksta, that's going to be a land. Very nice. 8710. That's a solid. That's solid. Very solid. Basically, I'm already just loading D3, just static. And what I'd like to do now is look a little bit more into D3 to get that up and running. Because we have the data. Because var data await test WebSocket, right? So basically, if we do console log here, I think this should be basically data. This is what we got. Something like this. Okay, so hi there, I am a WebSocket server. All right, it hasn't got data at that point. Yeah, we need to wait for it to be ready. So birthday command. What would you want that to do, Ian? I don't have a birthday command. I don't have a birthday command. So the way that D3 works is it takes this data object and oh yeah, this was just weird stuff I was playing with. So we need to... What is happening here? What did I delete that it doesn't like? Oh, right, because it's tracking it. That's fine. I need to figure out how to plot that data into D3. So that's basically here, D3.js with JSON objects. Because we already have Stack Overflow. Yeah, so it's just the D3 syntax is just very new to me. I haven't done that before, so that's why I think it's a bit challenging. But I think we can get it to work. I don't know if the final thing will be using D3 or if it will be using Chart.js or some other solution, but this is just to have an idea. So let's see. Var data equals await test socket. And then let's just do XY from this. I mean, it's multiple columns. I don't know how bad it is to do like this. That's the margins of the graph. I don't know if there's a specific order as well. Maybe set up the graph first, then do x.y. Append the SVG object to the body of the page, which we did. We do that. Okay, hold on. So scale the stuff. d3.select, scale linear, append, blah blah blah. Here we go. So x and scale axes. So those are x and y. So if we just replace those for the moment, let's just take those out for the moment. Oops. Just trying to comment out. How bad does this look now? Ooh. Ooh. Hold on a second. We need to probably do this the same way. Oh, Jay Walter, nice land. Jay Walter's uncanny ability to just keep landing. It's just very impressive. So why is this not getting data from my function? Because that data is plotting. If we think back to this ice cream example, interesting. If we think to this example, then what I should probably do is actually, I have a function test WebSocket. What if we do async function, let's call this plot chart. And then we're gonna do try and catch with the error. Console log, you failed. Itchy leg. Let's see. And in the try, we're gonna plop an await. So we'll do let data equal await, and then we'll do console log dollar. How can we do this? Event dot data was returned. Oh right, that's sorry, that's the wrong context. It's just data. And then we're gonna call the function. I just want to get rid of this for a second, because I don't think this is the best way to do it. Let's comment this out. I always do the same one. There we go. And then we're going to call facing function plot chart. by basically refreshing the page. Streamy McStreamy face. Huh. Why did nothing happen? Interesting. Oh, did I not call the function? Welcome in, Pokimane. Are you welcoming in Pokey? That's amazing. Hi there, I'm a WebSocket server. Was returned. I got some data. So that's an issue. The WebSocket is too slow. Console log socket on message function. I got some data. Interesting though, but that surely this should be, if I don't define this, then it doesn't know what data is, right? How would it know? You failed. Yeah, exactly, because it doesn't know. Let data equal await test WebSocket. This should be correct this way. Let me just go back to this for a second. If we have an async function plot chart, which is similar to the kitchen thing, try catch. So that's the trigger. That makes sense. Which calls this other function, time, return new promise. Ah, hold on. I don't need to do that way. I don't need to do that. I don't need to do a new promise. I can just do like this. Socket on open. Function event, but then I don't need to pass. I need to try this. Oh, Mr. Twist, nice. 4806, that's a solid landing. Jux, I think you might overshoot. Yeah, you overshot. What happens now? I'm curious. Hi, I'm a website server. Bo Brian W. Foster. What is that a reference to, Mr. Twist? I don't know that reference. I'm too young. Resolve. Reject. That's correct. We could do... I don't know how the socket works, but We could just do an if socket on open instead, without doing this. If socket on open, then socket send. Foster is one of the critical role people. They do D&D games on Twitch. Ah, I didn't know that. I didn't know D&D on Twitch was a thing, actually. So if socket on open, I also wanted to check this one, so I'm going to do if socket on message as well. Then it's just going to be, I got some data, which is just the data. Resolve with data in it. And let, Dungeons and Dragons, exactly, Diaxter. I play once every 4 or 5 weeks with a group. We actually did a one-shot D&D a couple weeks back. The Alien one, the Alien RPG, you know, from the Alien creator. His name escapes my mind for the moment. So let test data. I just want to test this. I'm thinking maybe it's a namespace problem. So let's see what happens here. I feel like it's not getting to here anymore. This is strange. I thought I understood this. Why is this a problem? Do we even need an if here? I don't think we need that, actually. We don't need that. Because it's not an if condition. Ah, so... Oh, Diaxa, you managed to land this time. 10:45, it's still okay. Still a landing. Still a landing. So, the I got some data is being returned much later. If you see here, this is being processed before, because the console log. Which is fine, because basically what we can say is we can say await console log. Let, I don't know. That probably won't work though. It's just because the console log is processing before. So that's fine. But what if... So we need another function which basically has the settings for the chart. We need another function. Oh my god, why is this caps? That's not what I wanted. So we need a function like this time function, right? We need another function, which is function chart settings. Okay. And here we're going to say return new promise, resolve, reject. I need to format this. Why is callback such a good idea if it has a life of its own? So it doesn't have a life of its own, actually. Essentially, what the callback is allowing us to do... Where's the chart? There was a very good chart here. So the callback is allowing us for the function to tell us that it has reached a certain state. That's how I would explain it. It's maybe not the best explanation. I'm also not really a dev, so I'm not as confident with those explanations. But someone like Jay Walter, that noob, someone else in chat would probably have a better explanation of why a callback is such a good idea. Essentially. I just wanted to see syntax here. So basically you have an async function plot chart, which is, for example, await test WebSocket. So the test WebSocket returns this, which is good. It all depends on the use case. I think here it should still be a callback and an observable or something, but Maddie ignores me anyway. Noob, I'm not ignoring you. I'm just trying to forge my own path in this case. And maybe that's not the right way. Also, ad is going to be running now, sorry, if you're not subscribed. Maybe it's not the right way yet. But that is how I learn best. I know the theory. It's about trying things. Basically.
They're great.
Hey, Mr. Twist! Thank you very much for your subscription. That is very much appreciated. Welcome to the chart family. Did you do that so you wouldn't have to watch the ad? I can't believe I have 58 subs. I'm gonna head out by a sub as a show of respect for code camping so much. Thank you, Mr. Twist. You now have a beautiful bar chart in front of your name, which you can definitely wear with a sign of respect. Wear with honor. So you head out, and I appreciate you for being here. Thank you very much. So basically we have an await for the test WebSocket, and then we would get data back from that. The pride! Indeed. I'm just thinking that maybe... I'm wondering if... when we do try await... Where's the then? Where can I call my then? That's the question. Because after it's done that, I need to look this up again. Right, so in our case, kitchen is kind of like plot chart, right? And if the next step is chart settings, so we need to plot the chart. Maybe we need to call this something else. We need to get chart data, for example. Okay. Which gives us an await for that. And try catch. And then we'll have a finally. Let chart data equal await. And then we'll have try catch, and then we'll have finally. And we'll do return chart data. Okay. So there, console log chart data. Uncaught in promise reference error. Chart data is not defined. I wonder if it's just called data. I'm confused about the naming. Yes, Stream Elements, I am proud to be part of the Claude team. As you can see in the top right corner of my stream, or top left for you, sorry. Return data, console log data. Right, this isn't available outside the try. It just executes that function and then resolves. How do I pass this information from the event data into the point where I can put it into the chart? That's the question. That's what I'm not understanding. I understand the order of the functions, but here everything is console logging. I don't care about logging it to the console. I have an idea and nobody is gonna like it. What if I just take this and put it in here? Basically, if I build a chart, if I just do a build chart function, independently of all this other stuff, you know? If I just did a build chart function and said data equals this, which is hello Maddie, old pal, friend, buddy. I'm not your buddy, pal. You know that one, TD, from South Park. If I take this and put this into here, I mean, I know chat, you're gonna rip into me for this, but I just want to see if it performs as I expect. That's the thing. I don't really know if it's gonna actually display it. And then we call, what's it called? Oh my god, what are you doing? And then we just call build chart. It's It's just janky ass app stuff. So it doesn't build it. That's the problem. Something wrong with the actual D3 code. That's the issue. What you dong? Yeah, this is fine. Totally fine. Why? Okay, let me just console log the data here just to make sure it's what I got. Console log data. Hello? Yeah, so that's here. This is fine. This is fine. It's totally fine. Drop in a donut. I'd love a donut. I found out that our supermarket is now stocking Dunkin' Donuts. How cool is that? That's pretty special for us, FYI. What did I change here? Yellow. App.js. Base. App.js. Uh-oh, I deleted something. Oops, sorry. 1 second. Okay, I went too far. Whoa, lucky you. I'm not jelly. No. You're not jelly like a donut. Is that what you're saying? I want a different color for the stream. I think lilac looks nice. So why is it not displaying? It's because everything has different formats. Like this is the way I'm displaying data, right? What unexpected token? Aha, I needed to save. So this is correct, but I don't know. I don't know D3 well enough. This is what I wanted to try today, is basically to figure out if I can actually understand the D3 syntax. All this stuff makes sense of like the syntax for the margin and the width and stuff. This is all fine. Okay. What I don't get, not jealous. Jealous. So it would be like JELLOUS. J Walter with the cheese, the big cheese. Oh, unfortunate on landing. So var x equals d3.scale linear. Continuous scale with the specified range. What's domain? Specified array of numbers. 0 to 100. Hold on a second. Date week? I'm just confused about the... I don't understand D3 syntax. Bunch of weird commands. Select hello. Hello, Mary Jo. Welcome in. Nice to see you. It's been a while. It's been a minute since we've seen you here. I'm trying to get a D3 chart working based on an object. Function update graph, blah blah blah. Domain O letter, domain frequency, update graph object. Yeesh. Okay, I need to look up some like, sure, call me out like that. I'm not calling you out, I'm just saying it's nice to see you after a while. D3.js syntax with JSON object. Good morning, Just a Blur. Just a Blur. Just a Blur. Just a Blur. Morning. Still trying to work my Friday. Data loading in D3.js. Okay. I've done the hard part. Just a blue? Just a blue? Just a blur? JSON function. I tried D3 once. I only wanted to update data on an already built graph, and lots of Googling later, it wasn't working. It's quite hard. It is quite hard, but it's very flexible. It's just the shotgun approach. Maybe we just go with chart.js. Maybe we just switch to chart.js. D3 is a lot. Yeah. Let's just switch to chart.js. I'm happy to switch. I don't really care so much right now. We have a data object. What do we need to change here to get chart.js working? Probably in the HTML we need to include, instead of D3, we need to load something else. Okay, fine. So let's comment that out. Let's load chart.js. npm GitHub releases or use a chart.js CDN. Yeet D3. You say yeet, huh? You mean like this. Yeet. Where's the CDN? You did this the other day, TD, didn't you? Sounds like yay for you. That's weird. Can't tell you why that is. npm install. No, I don't. As soon as I clear some client projects off my plate. Ooh, Mary Jo streaming. Nice. CDN.js. Okay. Copy link address. Script. Script, not script. Script. Source equals chart.js. As soon as I clear some client projects. Sounds fun. I mean, not the client projects part. All right, creating a chart. It's easy to get, they all write this. It's easy to get started with blah, blah, blah. They all write this, but in reality, is it really that easy? Is it really that easy? So I have a thing called my chart. Okay. Garbage D3. I used it the other day, Maddie. Yeah, I know, TD. I know that you used my chart. So script. So canvas. Where's this canvas? Is that what we need to do here? It's not an SVG. You're saying it's here, right? There's a div. Maybe I don't need to do a div. Okay. Let's do a div called ID chart div. Don't judge my names. Don't judge my names. Okay? Don't at me, as Panther would say. And then I have my script. Fine. This is my script. This is in app.js, because I already have that. Let's see where this goes. Okay, hold on a second. Okay. Is this going to work? BEM has nothing on your naming conventions. Div ID, don't judge my name. Okay. Okay, you want to go there, chat? Okay. Don't judge my div names. Okay? How about that? You like that? Enjoying that? Good. Refuse to execute script because its MIME type is not executable. What? Big streamer already calling chat. What? Shh. Spicy indeed, Mary Jo. Why is this so difficult to include? This doesn't make any sense. Shouldn't be that hard. Creating a chart. Also, a script included in your page along with a single canvas node. I did a canvas node. Look, here's the canvas. Technically it should be don't judge my name, since camel case is used for JavaScript and dashes for class names. You are... TD, you are something else. I tell you that. You are something else. Why does this not work? Do I need to even install chart.js via npm? Get wrecked, scrub! Control delete. Ah. Seeing as you did this the other day, TD, you could be very helpful. In theory. The CDN link does not work. It's CORS problems. Which is a bit strange. Try npm. Get a badge for your package. No, I don't want a badge for my package. It's perfectly fine in my pants the way it is. I don't understand. Chart.js. You didn't use the chart min.js link. Use the browser URL. Yeah, so where's the... Oh, I see. Hold on. Lol. That explains it, doesn't it? That does explain the issue. J. Walter landing again. 5786. What? Nuts. Oh my god, it just worked. What? Once you do it right, it automatically works. Who knew? BD TD. Wow. 7541. That's slapping right there. Okay, I like chart.js. Okay, data is coming from here. Data is my data variable. I'm gonna call this something else. Let sorry, var chart, let's call it follower data equals follower data. I wonder how this is gonna break. Oh yeah, broken. Biggest question, has chart.js an update data function? Probably. General data structures, configuration, responsive charts. No. Developers. API. Updating charts. Add data, remove data. Chart.update. That answers your question, noob? Finite is still here. Respect. Respect to everyone who's sticking around. You have a key array which needs to be added slightly different. Yeah, I know. This is what I'm now going to figure out. So, data structures. So this is the primitive and this is the object way. What a weird track. Object. Ooh, I need to mutate. I believe your labels need to be the same as your keys. Yeah, so I need to mutate some stuff here. I need to prefix some things. Date week. Oh, the labels. Okay, hold on. So the labels are going to be type bar. What if I take out labels for the moment? What happens then? Okay, there's no labels anymore. I believe your labels need to be the same as your keys. I sent you my code from my last stream in Discord. Okay. Let me take a look. I might be able to figure it out while Discord starts. Because type bar data equals data sets. Data is follower data. The label is... we can already label this properly. Follower growth per week. Oh, I see. This is like completely nested. Hold on. It's in here. Options. Parsing. Parsing. X. Hold on. X-axis key is the date week. Y-axis key is the ID and then nested dot value. So it'd be new followers 4. New followers. New followers. Holy smackadoodles. Didn't even need your code, TD. Look at that. Holy moly. I just got it without looking at your code. How cool is that? That is pretty epic. I have to say that that's a graph. Like that's a graph, Chad. I mean, this is coming from Tau. Look, watch this. Node server.js. Server started. New followers 0. It's ready. We make a request. Boom. We got the data. Wouldn't pass accessibility. Yeah, we're gonna work on that in a sec. So how do we change the colors? I assume that's here in background color and border color. So this is the background color of each individual bar. What if I only define one of them? What happens? If I comment all of these out, then they all get the same bar color? Nice. Okay. There's probably a function you could write to do this. Can we just appreciate we set it up and configured it in less time than it took you to read and try to understand D3 docs? That is 100% correct, TD, and it proves a point, which is sometimes it is about the tool. Sometimes. Like, I know that I don't like those tool discussions in chat, and that's legitimate, but someone trying A and B out and seeing what works better for them. In my case, this has worked better for me, 100%. Also, I'm blocking the chart. Give me a second. So, this has worked better for me. So I think this is probably what I'm going to stick with. So I need to add a second bar or context to this. it mostly comes down to time. Maybe. I think in the end it comes down to experience as well, because if someone has already implemented something before, sorry Steffi, your hype just like way off there. It was just like a very sad drop. I think it comes down to also people's experience, because like I understand data structures and this is more straightforward to me than... Is it responsive already, by the way? It's not, is it? Okay, well, we'll fix that some other time. What I want to do is add this information about follower growth, decline. I want to add that into another engine. So that's probably RGB, and then A is the alpha, right? Also good documentation, yes, and chart.js seems to be good. So data structures, configuration, there's tooltips and stuff, which is cool. Colors, font color, patterns and gradients. Oh, that's fun. We can draw circles. That's cool. Performance, parsing, data normalization, decimation, ticks, specify min max. They have everything. That's very cool. Okay, hold on a second. Where is the responsive charts? Configuration options, namespace in the options. So basically here, if I do a responsive true, then this should already be responsive. Let's check. Jesus, chat. I mean, honestly, how cool is that? I mean, that... You can't compare that to D3. Really. You cannot. You can't. That's not comparable. I'm sorry. Maintain aspect ratio, on resize delay, all this kind of stuff. That's fine. Okay. Canvas stuff. Printable. Orange sickle. I like your thinking, Mary Jo. We could do circles of orange. But I want to figure out how to get this third axis in there. Where do I do that? Data structures. Dataset configuration. Chaos ball. Jay Walter, don't tell me you're gonna land again with that. That's crazy. It's like your 10th landing today or something. No, you're not gonna land. Oh, I see. You can actually parse them as individual separate data sets. Ah, right. Hold on a second. Okay, so we've got data sets, label, follower growth per week. What's gonna happen if I do another data set in here? This could be interesting. So there would be data is follower data. Background color. What if I just copy this? This is not going to work though, right? Because this is basically the x-axis. Oh, finite, 57.29. That's solid. It's a good landing. Definitely. Oh, this is really quite... here. Okay, so we have an X, which is February, and we have like 3 numbers, which is the case that we have. So this makes more sense to do basically data is type bar, data opens up. Let's forget the labels for the moment. Can we get the labels from the thing? Can we get the labels from I don't know. Anyhow, so then there's a datasets thing, which is data equals data, data equals data. Ah, and you just put a y-axis key on each of them. That's cool. That's cool. Okay, hold on. Where is that? Data sets. Here. And then label follower growth per week. This one is called this is very, can you do array.key or something for label? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. We should try. We should try because it would be interesting to have like labels are, in this case, follower data dot dot date week, maybe. I don't know what's gonna happen here. Oh, it's not that one, sorry. Oh yeah, I broke it. Hey, Gak! Gak! Welcome in! Gak! What? I didn't realize you were on today. Gak is a good friend of The Claw, fellow streamer. Gak, you were building endpoints for the Good Food Tracker. Nice. Is that still in Flutter? Wonderful raid. Thank you very much for the raid, Gak. Highly appreciated. I just broke my chart. Unfortunately. Otherwise I could have showed you this beautiful chart. But if you stay for a bit, you can see a beautiful chart afterwards. Data. I didn't want to create this again. Hold on a second. Take this out. Okay. So if we go to, where was that? Ah, lumens. Do you have a link, Gak? Backend endpoints are PHP. The mobile app will be in Flutter. Nice. I currently use a food tracker, but they won't give me access to their API. Yeah, most of them don't, TD. It's unfortunate. You can send links, Gax, no problem. You're a founder, man. You're a founder. Of course you can send links. You are the reals. You can send links. I need to copy this. This is just too confusing. Hold on a second. Config. Type bar. So this is where this comes in. Type bar. Blah. Okay, let's parse this one over. Labels, let's just get it out of the way for the moment. No! I always hit the wrong one. Okay, data sets. The data is coming from follower data. Okay. And we only have two y. It's their hosted website version online. Curious to see the front end. I'm sure Gak's app is very beautiful. How was your stream, Gak? Did it go well? Solo dev stuff is hard. And I say that developing an app on my own as a non-dev. So this is new followers. Yeah, so it should be possible here to get the labels. The stream was nice. That's good, Gak. I'm glad. This damn drop game always covering my face. I can move over though. That's the cool thing. I can move myself over here, for example. Or maybe up here, I don't know. Wherever chat wants me to be. There is a manga called Solo Leveling. I think we need Solo Deviling. I was able to stream without internet cutting off, so I would consider it a good stream. Oh. Bottom middle is not possible, TD. Only corners are possible. Unfortunately. Almost midnight. Jeez. It's a long stream today, chat. But you know, we got a chart, so we can't stop now. New followers, growth type, week on week. So here, the y-axis key is going to be new followers. This is so intuitive compared to D3. And this is follower growth. And I'm guessing that the x-axis key can still be down here for parsing. We take that out. Let's see what happens. Oh! Okay, so the colors are the same. The colors are the same, so we need to add some color. It's only 3 p.m., plenty of time. Yeah, so if I just go back in time, Mary Jo, that's the solution. If you need any data, I have over 2 years worth of daily food logging. Yeah, TD, that's like a massive data set. That's pretty awesome. I gotta add some colors in here to differentiate them. Colors. Background color, fill pattern. Ooh, we can make an image. Just change your time zone to US Pacific. Actually, I asked in Panther's chat earlier today, no one responded. You know how September is on? What if someone changed their time zone settings on their local machine to like way all the way, you know, back, as far back as possible, while it was still like 1st of October? Do you think that Twitch accounted for that with September? Or do you think that they take like the person's local time zone for September? Like, I wonder if you had changed your time zone back, whether you would have had an option to still have September, because it's still September for you. I didn't try it though. Okay, so I don't want to try with that. Ah, here we go. Background color. Pattern draw. Ooh, fun. Background color. This is under parsing. This is after data. So we'll do data and then background color. Oof, that looks interesting, to say the least. It's October though. Yeah, now it is. Mary Jo. Like for you, it's 3 p.m. October 1st, but earlier in the day today, for me, it was early enough that, you know, it might have been possible. I was thinking Twitch might have, you know, effed up. It's possible. It's an entertaining thought, let's say. So I want to pattern draw a triangle for this one. And I want to do the other one with circles. Most browsers wouldn't let you access any website if you did that, because they would detect the incorrect time information, so all the certs would be invalid and stuff. You'd be surprised, Gak, about which websites would still allow you to access the website and which would not. I just say that having knowledge of certain websites that do not check for that. Banks. Yeah, it's pretty shocking. Carrot. Ian, are you tired at all? Like, where'd my chart go? Why did it disappear? That sucks. Do I have to draw all the shapes? Using the pattern anomaly library, you can generate patterns. Oh, I need to have that library first. Oh no. Okay. Background color. Yeah, we'll just do RGB. How about that? Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Okay. For this one we'll do that, and for this one we'll do that. And we'll do 255, 210, 55. Okay. Or we can technically also give a color. And we'll do 0.2, and then we'll do growth type as 0.5. I don't know. Let's see. It's probably still broken. It's still broken. Is that the right syntax, TD? I feel like I did something wrong. Damn, it's tiring being a Twitch viewer. Streaming is cool, right? That's the thing. Streaming is awesome. Background color. Fill pattern. No, I don't want a fill pattern. But... oh, wait, it's not an array, is it? It's just a... it's just an option. It's just a thing. It's just like this, no? Basically. Ah, just hold on. You got this, TD. Words of encouragement for Twitch viewers. You can do it, chat. I believe in you. You'll make it. Okay, there's something wrong here. What's the issue? Are there any console logs? RGBA is not defined. Well, let's go back to the getting started. Nice chart. Cool color as well. General data structures. Where was that example? Here we go. Where was the basic example? Here we go. Background color. It's got to be in single quotes. That's interesting. That's cool. That's the reason. Yeah, otherwise it calls it as a function. Okay, that makes sense. Fair enough. It's not an array? It is an array, but it doesn't have to be. Oh, does it have to be? Oh shit. Okay, it does have to be an array. My bad. Yeah, you can just specify one color though. If you only have one array item, do you need to put in probably. Let's just put it in for safety. For safety, chat. We'll do it. It's fine. Okay, and now? Yeah, okay. Okay. So here's the problem. You're just following the docs. You don't know. Fine, TD. It makes sense. It's fine. I have a problem though, is that the growth type here is a string, not a numeric. So how do you display stuff that isn't numeric? Chart types. Axes. Multiple X and Y axes are supported. Can you loop through the follower data array and do a toInt or something? But no, it's not an integer. It either says constant increase or decline. Can I specify something to tell it? Because it would have to be a secondary y-axis. Radar? How would that output on a chart? So, okay, maybe to explain that. So I want to have like new followers per week, which is fine. Like I can see every week how many new followers I'm getting, which is cool. So this week I have, I mean, it's not showing all of the data. Oh, it's showing it in the wrong sort order. That's a different problem. But okay, so this week I've gotten 4 new followers. But the second thing is not a bar. So I have to specify that it's not a bar. It would be just a label for each week across the bar. Does that make sense? I don't know if that makes sense to someone. I want to have a labeling axis. What if I just put it what if I just put it on the label? So if I do labels and then I do follower data dot follower growth. What does that look like? Where are the labels supposed to appear, TD? Are the labels supposed to be somewhere? Also, the responsive is broken now somehow. I think I might get rid of this one. And then do no parsing here. And then do this here. Tooltip. Is that the one? Lumens. Use the tooltip to add additional content. Ah, that could work. So plugins, tooltip, callbacks. So that's after the options of the chart, or is it in the options? In here. Basically here. Footer would be follower data dot follower growth. I don't know if that works. Who knows, chat? I mean, at this point. So that's not working. Is it responsive? No. It's also not responsible, probably. Check the footer file. Wait, what? You have to provide a file? Oh, I see. You have to actually make a... Oh. I see. Can't I just, Can't I just do plugins tooltip? Can't I just do without a callback? Oh, it has to be a callback, it seems. Well, fine. I'll just make a const. Var footer equals follower data. Wait a second, I'm just gonna copy this. I'm trying to make it pretty, that's all. I mean, the POC is complete, now we're just dicking around, basically. Okay, so footer, tooltip items, follower data dot follower growth. Basically. Tooltip items for each function tooltip item. What? I don't understand, like... I don't need to show the sum. I don't need to compute anything. So I just take this out. How do I do this though? Tooltip item dot parsed y. I don't understand something about this. Just return. Yeah, I mean, you just return follower data dot follower growth. Do I need this stuff? I feel like I don't need that stuff. It's just a simple return. What does it need to go like iterate through stuff for? Okay, it's not working. It will return a string. I'm not so sure actually. Let's try something. Console log. There's so much lag in VS Studio. Follower data dot follower growth. I'm actually curious what comes out of the console here. Undefined. It doesn't know. It doesn't know what it is. Why doesn't it know what it is? It should know. How do you select the keys in an array? I think this is important. The sum plus minus tooltip item dot parsed y. And the parsed y is coming from somewhere. Sum equals 0. Where is the y coming? Dataset 1? Background color? Where is it doing this? Well, that's more of a vanity problem than anything else. For the moment, tooltip items. Tooltip items. So it's, you access it differently. Dataset dot, so it's not X or Y. It would be in the raw follower growth. We can just access it somewhere else. So tooltip items dot, raw dot follower growth. Let's try that again. Oh geez, that's not good. It doesn't know. That's why it needs the silly loop, doesn't it? That's why it needs the for each. Okay, hold on a second. We can do this. We'll just replace this. Instead of the sum, we're gonna do tooltip item dot raw dot follower growth, and then we just return let, I don't know, X, return X. That should theoretically work. X is not defined. What? Oh wait, you have to do it here first. Let X equal unknown. Okay. Okay, it's unknown. So it's not looping through the function properly. Oh. What was this plus equal thing? What's that? I don't understand this. What's plus equals? You're resetting let. Oh shit, sorry. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, that was a problem. Hey! Oh my god, we did it. Nice. Nice. So the POC is complete. The POC is completed, chat. We have finished what I set out to do 10 episodes ago. 10 episodes ago. When was the first stream on this? Let me just check my calendar. Sorry for light mode reflections on my face. Maybe return X from last month. Yeah, I might do that. Hold on. So X plus from last month. Yeah. Okay. Now it looks like this. So when you hover over, it says increase from last month. Nice. The resizing is something I still need to do because that's not working fluidly. But oh, weak. Yeah. That shows you how tired I am because I'm making silly mistakes like that. But yes, basically, this is the proof of concept completed, and I need something for the thumbnail on Twitch because I wanted this one to be a little bit nicer than the others. So let me just zoom out. Oh wow, that's. Hold on. No, that's silly. Hold on a second. Gotta make this cooler, like this. Go ahead and drop. Change the summer to something that's blank. Exactly, I'm gonna change the color. RGB, we're gonna go with 175 and 175 and 95, and we're gonna go 0.5. I think that's what I want. Oh come on, that's even worse. We're gonna go with, hold on, 125. Green. I keep forgetting which, hold on a second. It's this one, 255. 112. There we go. Okay. Bright pink. White Panther would not approve. 192. I'll take your suggestions, Stat. Sure, I'll take your suggestions. 192, 203. Oh, I'm afraid of this. This is going to be bright pink. Yeah, okay. I can live with that. Definitely. Let's change my lights to official colors. And I think this is really cool. So basically, when we highlight it now, I mean, it works, chat. It's working. No opacity. Maybe go to 1 instead. Yeah, maybe no opacity. Boom! Now that is in your face. That is definitely in your face. The y-axis is a bit too high. I want to change that because it's annoying me. Where is, okay, responsive true. How do I change the height? Where is that? Now we need the bunny suit. No, it's not worth the redemption. It's not worth the redemption. Axes, chart types, general, padding. Accessibility. Options. I don't know where this is. Where would it be? Aspect ratio. Configuration. Responsive charts. Aspect ratio. Aspect ratio 2. All right, that's good. Chat, this has been. Let's do the YouTube thumbnail. Okay, this has been incredible. This journey, the past 10 episodes of this, like this is like 30 hours of work, right? This has been super challenging and very frustrating at times, but ultimately now with this end result, super rewarding. And I'm very cognizant of the fact that I couldn't have done it on my own, and for that I am eternally grateful to everyone in the Claw team as well as everyone in chat who helps out over the past streams. I really appreciate you. I switched from D3 to Chart.js and you'll never guess why. These 3 reasons why I dropped D3.js or something. Yeah, I mean, in the end, we got there. I understand how to code something to the extent that I will be able to start on this journey of building the app. I mean, we're still so far away from the situation where I would be able to release any kind of code. That being said, I am going to push this entire code base that I have with the app. I'm going to push Streaming McStreaming Face to my GitHub, and that will allow you to at least see what I've done, to see how it works. If you run Tau locally, then you can also technically build the same thing. It's probably not a great idea, but I think that's, at the end of the day, I think that's, for me, is, as you say, noob, exactly. But when it's done, you can say, I did all this. Yes, that's true. So at the moment, I'm just hunting a little bit for a potential raid candidate with the help of FCC. Yes, with the help of FCC. In the meantime, though, we should definitely roll the outro. We go to here. If you've been here before, then you know what's going to happen. I really can't thank you enough, chat, because it's something that I could not do on my own. And I think that's the beautiful thing about being here on Twitch, is that there are all these like-minded people helping everyone in chat. It's just, it's so hype, isn't it? Welcome in all that have not yet been welcomed. Also, bye-bye. Thank you, Ian. Thank you to Mr. Twist for subscribing. I know you've already left, but that's okay. I really appreciate all the subscriptions and all the new followers. Exegete, Ella Twitched, MHZ1, Jumbled Nizzy, Sam Dalton Mott 40, Anavran, Mr. Twist, Capable HQ HM, Yorzian, Kerr, Onyx, Haas, which is probably a bot, Cushion Codes, Panda of Love, One Poseidon 17, and Programmando Con May. Thank you very much for following. And I'm Ian Alex Hart, of course, and Exegete, thank you for the bits. Oh, you're still here, Shannon, that's great. Soy Pete is live doing Golang, that is correct. There's a lot of Ludum Dare going on this weekend. I think we shall... we're gonna go raid someone for sure. I have another 14 seconds to find a raid candidate, or the song will loop again. That's a Twitch bot. Oh dear. So we're not looping the song, I've decided. Okay, so chat, we are going to go raid. Jay Walter's too tired, so we're gonna raid Soy Pete. Young at heart. Thank you everyone again. I really appreciate it. And I will see you next week.